Hey guys, hope you're having a good night. Just wanted to come on and do a quick follow up regarding my friend Hannah. Um, she is someone that I've known for quite a while. I've been witnessing to her, and last night or the last couple nights, I've been sharing some scriptures with her um, from Second Corinthians about how the enemy blinds people, and she took offense to it. And I just want to say thank you for everyone for praying for her, and I'm going to continue to pray for her. But um, I had apologized for her for any words that I said that were not loving. And, I told her sometimes I make mistakes and I apologize for that because it got a little bit heated. And so I had apologized to her and she came back on Skype tonight and she kept saying I was insulting her and all this stuff. And, I said, Anna, I apologize for anything I did on my part, but I said, I will not apologize for the gospel and for the scripture I shared with you, because those are Jesus's words. This is the truth from the Bible, and I can't go against that. And it's interesting because she started flaring up again and getting really upset, and I just let it go. I just said, I'm going to move on tonight, etc. But I realized that I think I'm dealing with, and I don't like to label any spirit, but it's like that Jezebel spirit. I think it's more of a religious spirit. Um, but David Benjamin did a really good video on that, and he talked about how the Jezebel spirit will set you up and try to get you to react in your flesh. And this is exactly what happened with this girl, because she's a Buddhist and she is convinced that it is something that's worth still believing in. And this the spirit that's around my friend Hannah, or even in her, is pushing my buttons. And it's, tonight she was saying I'm insulting her. And no matter how much I try to persuade her, she's holding on to her religion. And I realize it's the Jezebel spirit trying to get me to react in my flesh. But I caught it. I caught it and I backed off from it. And, I just ask you guys to continue to pray for her because she's getting really upset. And I realize what's happening right now. This is massive spiritual warfare. And the enemy he wants us to get into our flesh and he wants us to emote. If he can get our emotions, he can really deceive us. Because once our emotions get involved, we stop thinking critically and logically. And even in the word, it says when we start obsessing on our emotions and our feelings, that stuff is sensuous. It's demonic. That's in the word. If we get caught up in our feelings, and that's what the enemy wants to do. He wants to get us all emotional. But I wasn't having it, tonight. Be on the lookout. These religious spirits, they are really powerful because I could feel it. I could feel myself getting angry because, like, my heart is just, I love this person. I wanted to be saved. This is my heart, and I saw my flesh getting involved the other night. And this is exactly what Jezebel wants to do. She wants to get me fearful. And I'm trying to play this like, I don't want to offend her, but, her religion it's Satan wanting her to perish. And I'm trying to articulate that without her getting upset, but she can't see this. And the very scriptures I shared with her in Second Corinthians 4, how, it says that anyone who doesn't believe in the gospel is being blinded by the enemy. He's blinded them. And in Second Corinthians 11, it talks about these ministers of righteousness of Satan, they will come across as very righteous. So it's an amazing thing that I'm seeing right now. And it's just hardcore spiritual warfare. But, I have my armor on, and the word of God is powerful. I mean, it really set her off. But I'm going to believe that she's going to get through this somehow, and the Lord will get through to her. But I'm not going to take it personally. I'm not going to let my flesh get involved. I backed off in a respectful way. I said, I don't understand why you can't see that I asked you to forgive me for anything I said that could have came from a bad spirit, or things I said out of anger or what have you. But I said, I can't apologize for what the Lord Jesus Christ said in his word. So anyway, I just wanted to follow up and share with you guys that Jezebel spirit, that religious spirit, is alive and active, and it looks very righteous. And this is that antichrist spirit that will come against believers and accuse us of all sorts of stuff. I mean, here I am sharing the love of Christ with her and sharing some truths, some very deep truths, and she's attacking me for it. And this is what is going to happen in the end. That antichrist spirit is going to come around and start finger pointing. You guys, you guys. It's an amazing thing. But anyway, I just want to come on and share that, and continue to pray for my friend Hannah. If you guys have other people, my friend April on here has a friend that she's been witnessing to, um, who's a Muslim. Let's keep her in prayer. Her name's Fatima, and she's a Muslim, and uh, April's been witnessing, and so there's a lot to pray for. There's a lot of people that are deceived by religions that look very righteous, and that is that religious spirit. It takes many forms, and I don't necessarily call them all Jezebel, but they're in that category in a sense. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. I love you guys, and thank you for praying for my friend Hannah. And let's just keep that full armor on. When we're walking in truth, we have nothing to fear, and the Lord will give us the words to speak. When I was talking to her, I just felt this peace over me, and it was just awesome. So anyway, I love you guys. Have a good night.